This message is for you. Don't try to ignore it. Don't try to skip it. Because God says if you dare to turn away from these words, then you will wound His heart and delay the miracle that has already been sent for you. Today, September 7th, heaven is not silent. The angels are not resting. Archangel Michael himself is carrying this command to you, and God is begging you with tears in His voice. Open this, receive this, because something is on its way to your house tonight, and if you walk away it will pass you by. You think you can leave it for later, but later will not come. The time is now, the moment is now. This is not just a message, it is the cry of heaven directed to your soul. God says you have been tired, you have been overlooked, you have been searching for a sign that was truly meant for you, not a random word, not a vague whisper, but something that pierced into your very spirit and made you tremble. This is that sign. God says don't harden your heart. Don't say, I'll believe when I see. God says believe now, because by the time you see it with your eyes, the moment will have already shifted. You have prayed secretly, you have wept silently, you have thought that heaven forgot you, but God says He never forgot you. Tonight, the angels are standing in your house. Tonight a shift enters your life, but only if you listen and open fully. Archangel Michael says you always get so close and then you retreat. You hear a voice calling you and then you silence it with doubt. But not this time. This time is different. This time God has placed urgency on it. This time your name was spoken in the courts of heaven. This time the book of your destiny was opened and God Himself placed His hand over the page where your life was written and said, "This one cannot be ignored anymore." That's why you feel the fire in your chest as you read this. That's why your heart beats faster. That's why your spirit feels something shifting inside. Because this is not just words. This is spirit reaching spirit. God says tonight, something is walking into your home. You cannot see it yet, but you will feel it. It will come as a stillness, a weight, a presence. It may come through a dream, it may come through a sudden thought, it may come through an unexpected sound or movement around you. Don't dismiss it. Don't say it's your imagination. It will be heaven's confirmation. It will be the sign that the hidden blessing is finally here. But if you push it away, if you ignore it again, the delay will stretch, the miracle will wait, and your heart will ache more. Don't hurt God by leaving this behind. He says every time you turn away from His urgent call, it's like turning away from someone who has been waiting for you all night in the rain. God has been waiting. God has been watching. God says, "Why do you keep walking past me when I call? Why do you keep closing the door when I knock? Why do you let fear steal what I already gave you?" He says, "Not this time." He says, "Stay here, receive me, let me in, because I am sending what you prayed for, and if you leave it now, it may not come back for a long time." Archangel Michael says he is standing guard over you tonight. He says there are forces that tried to block your breakthrough, voices that whispered lies to make you think you weren't chosen, chains that tried to hold you in cycles of waiting, disappointment, and near misses. But those chains are breaking tonight. Those whispers are being silenced tonight. That blockage is being shattered tonight. But only if you obey, only if you receive, only if you do not walk away. God says your name has been spoken in heaven. He says there is a gift with your name on it, and the angels are carrying it even now. He says the reason you feel such heaviness at times is because something huge is about to break, and the resistance tried to make you give up right before it arrived. But God says you held on long enough. He says this is the night of release. He says don't doubt, don't hesitate, don't close the page. Because he says, I am already at your door. This is not coincidence. This is not random. This is the answer. God says the reason you are reading these words at this exact time is because He orchestrated it. He made sure nothing distracted you fully away from this. He made sure you found this message. He made sure you couldn't escape it. Because this is the moment everything begins to shift. Don't say you'll check later. Don't say maybe this isn't for me. God says, it is for you. That's why I kept pulling you here. That's why Archangel Michael is pressing this into your spirit. That's why I will not let you leave without receiving it. God says, if you skip this, you skip me. He says tonight when you are alone, open your heart. Don't be afraid if the atmosphere feels different, if the room feels full though you are alone. That will be my angels. Don't be afraid if you feel warmth on your skin, if you feel a pressure over your head, if you feel your heart race suddenly. That will be my spirit. Don't be afraid if you sense movement where no one is walking. That will be the sign I promised. Don't dismiss it. Welcome it. Because that is heaven entering your home. You have asked, when will it happen? When will I see it? God says tonight. September 7th is marked in heaven. He says, you think it's another ordinary day, but I marked it long ago as the day I would call you, the day I would show you, the day I would step into your room and prove to you that I never left you. Don't let fear talk you out of this. Don't let doubt blind you. Don't let distraction pull you away. God says if you read this and then walk away like nothing happened, you will regret it. But if you read this and stay open, stay expecting, stay welcoming, your life will not be the same after tonight. This is your divine appointment. This is the cry of God's heart for you. This is heaven's command. God says, open now. Don't wait. Don't turn away. Let me in. God says, don't move away from this message, because every sentence you read is pulling something down from heaven into your life. He says, my child, you always stop too soon. You always come so close and then you pull back because the weight feels too much or the doubt starts whispering. But I tell you, if you endure through the words I am pouring now, your spirit will unlock something that has been waiting for years. God says, stay with me. Stay reading. Stay open. Because this is the hour where your atmosphere shifts. Archangel Michael is standing with his sword drawn. He is speaking to you right now, saying, you don't know how close you were to missing this. You don't know how close the enemy came to stealing it from you. You don't know how hard heaven had to fight to bring this word directly to you. But now that you have it in front of your eyes, don't let go. Don't let it slip. This is not a random word, this is not for someone else, this is for you, and the weight you feel pressing on your chest as you read is the proof. God says tonight angels are moving through your home. He says, I will prove myself to you. You will feel the shift in the air. You will notice small things, tiny signs, that are not accidents. You will notice the sound that should not be there, the sudden flicker, the warmth on your hand, the thought that comes into your mind and repeats itself. Don't dismiss it. Don't laugh it away. Don't treat it lightly. That will be me confirming this moment. You always prayed for something you could touch, something you could sense, not just words on a page. God says tonight I will do that. Tonight I will send a sign that your spirit cannot deny. Tonight I will let heaven brush against your life in such a way that you will have to acknowledge, God is here with me. But he says, don't be careless. Don't walk away after receiving the sign as though it was small. That sign is the seed of a greater miracle, and if you welcome it, if you honor it, I will expand it into blessings you cannot contain. Archangel Michael says the enemy is terrified of this night for you. He says there are curses that were written against you, there were patterns that tried to keep you locked, there were doors that slammed in your face because the enemy didn't want you to walk into your divine portion. But Michael says, I have been ordered to break those tonight. He says he has already lifted his sword, he has already struck chains that you couldn't see but felt in your spirit, and he says, the heaviness that weighed you down for so long is being cut off. God says he is begging you, don't ignore me now. You ignored me before and I still waited. You turned away and I still pursued you. But tonight I have placed urgency on it because the timing cannot be delayed any longer. What I have for you must come into your life now. The doors I am opening cannot wait. The shift I am releasing is too heavy to hold back. He says, "Do you realize how long I have been preparing this moment? Do you realize how many times I placed signs in your path, but you walked past them because you didn't know they were me? Do you realize how many tears I counted when you thought no one saw you? Do you realize how many prayers I stored when you thought your words faded into the air? None of it was wasted. None of it was lost. Every word, every tear, every sigh was written into my book. And tonight, September 7th, I marked as the day I would tell you, it is time. Don't think this is exaggeration. Don't think this is coincidence. God says, I orchestrated this exact encounter, this exact timing, this exact message so that you would not miss it. And if you try to dismiss it again, your heart will ache in regret because you will know you pushed me away when I was standing in your house. The Spirit of God says, you think you're unworthy. You think I can't really be speaking this much for you. You think maybe this is too much. But I am telling you, I do not waste my words. I do not pour out like this unless it matters. And it matters because you matter. Don't stop here. Don't close the page. Don't silence the tug in your chest. God says, keep receiving. Keep reading. Let the flood wash over you until the chains are broken, until the fear dissolves, until you finally know that I am yours and you are mine. God says, I am not finished speaking to you yet. I am still pouring, I am still calling, I am still pressing this word into your heart because I know how many times you tried to run, how many times you doubted yourself, how many times you thought, maybe God forgot me. But I never forgot you, I never walked away, I never erased your name from my book. I kept your name on my lips even when you felt abandoned. I whispered your name in heaven's courts, and the angels carried your case before me again and again until this night was chosen as the night of visitation. Archangel Michael is standing in the threshold of your home now. He says, I am guarding the entrance, I am blocking out what tried to creep in before, I am drawing a line so that what tormented you cannot cross anymore. You don't see it with your eyes, but your spirit feels it. That sense of trembling, that strange awareness in your chest, is the reality of heaven pressing into your atmosphere. Don't dismiss it. Don't tell yourself it's nothing. That trembling is the proof that something is shifting. God says, you have asked me, why did you let me wait so long? And I say to you, I wasn't letting you suffer, I was preparing the perfect time. I was aligning things you couldn't see, I was protecting blessings that weren't ready yet. I was shaping you so that when this moment came, you would be able to hold it instead of losing it. You thought delay was punishment, but delay was protection. And now I say to you, the wait is ending. Tonight the appointed time begins. Don't hurt God by reading halfway and then closing your heart. He says, every time you pull away when I am pouring out, it breaks my heart. Every time you silence me because fear or distraction steps in, I feel it like a wound. But I never stop calling you back, I never stop pressing toward you. Tonight I am pressing harder than before because I know this is the hour where breakthrough is closest. If you silence me now, the ache will stay longer, but if you receive me, joy will flood in. Archangel Michael says, I have walked through your nights. I have stood guard when you were not aware. I have fought battles in your sleep so you could wake up alive. You thought you were weak, but you were never alone. You thought you were forgotten, but you were always defended. And now I tell you this, the battle is shifting. The fight is turning in your favor. The resistance is breaking. The storm is clearing. The promise is moving toward you, and nothing can stop it but your own refusal to receive. God says, I see how tired you are. I see the way your heart breaks quietly. I see the nights you wished someone understood. I see the days you smiled while you carried pain inside. And I tell you, every hidden cry reached me. Every silent ache touched me. And I collected them, I treasured them, I wrapped them in my hands. Tonight I release an answer that is heavier than the pain, a blessing that will outweigh the tears, a shift that will rewrite your story. This is why God says, don't delay. Don't walk away. Don't treat this like another message. This is the one I carved out of eternity for you. This is the one I fought to place in your hands. This is the one I will hold you accountable for, because I will say to you, did you hear me when I cried out? Did you answer when I knocked? Did you believe when I showed myself to you? Don't let fear push you away now. Don't let doubt whisper, it's not for me. It is for you. That's why you can't stop reading. That's why your heart won't let you scroll past. That's why something in you feels both nervous and alive at the same time. Because your spirit knows this is the divine word you were waiting for. God says, listen carefully, because I am not speaking in riddles right now. I am speaking plainly so that you cannot say you did not know. I am saying, tonight, September 7th, I will enter your atmosphere in a way you cannot deny. I will brush your life with my presence so strongly that even if you tried to explain it away, you would not be able to. I am going to make you feel me, see me, hear me in ways you never have before. But I need you to stay open. I need you not to close the door of your heart. I need you not to run this time. Archangel Michael says, I am already circling your home. I am already standing guard over the doorposts. I am already drawing light around you to keep out what does not belong. You have felt heaviness in your home before, you have felt shadows in the corners, you have felt unrest in your sleep, but tonight the air will feel different. Tonight you will sense the atmosphere shift, because the presence of God will not just visit but will dwell. Don't ignore it. Don't say it's your imagination. Welcome it, and you will unlock the miracle. God says, do not let your eyes grow heavy while I am still speaking. Do not let your mind wander while I am still pouring. You think you have more time, but I am telling you, this is the moment. You always think you will answer me later, tomorrow, when things are easier, but tomorrow is not promised, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Tonight is the night I marked for your spirit. Tonight is the night heaven opens in your favor. Tonight is the night your story bends toward destiny. Archangel Michael says, I have been sent to fight for you. You don't even know how many wars were waged over your soul. You don't even realize how often the darkness tried to claim you, how often despair tried to pull you under, how often heaviness tried to silence your voice. But I was ordered to stand by you. I was ordered to cut away the hands that reached for you. I was ordered to guard the fire of your destiny until the time was right. And tonight is the right time. Tonight is the moment that was written long ago. God says, you are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You think you missed your chance, but I am telling you, your chance begins now. You think you wasted years, but I say those years were the soil that will grow what I am planting tonight. You think you are too weak to carry what I want to give, but I say your weakness is the space where my power will prove itself. Do not measure yourself by your scars. Measure yourself by my promise. He says, I have seen the people who hurt you. I have seen the ones who turned their back on you. I have seen the ones who made you doubt your own worth. But I tell you, no voice that lied about you has the authority to cancel what I wrote over you. No rejection from man can override my acceptance. No wound inflicted by others can erase the blessing that I stored for you. You are mine. That is the beginning and the end of it. Archangel Michael whispers, I am stirring your spirit right now. That feeling inside your chest, that pull that will not let you scroll away, is proof that heaven is leaning close. You feel like something is pressing, like something is heavy, but it is not heaviness, it is weight. The weight of glory, the weight of presence, the weight of something that wants to fall into your life. Do not resist it. Do not fear it. Welcome it. Because this is what you prayed for. God says, do you remember the secret prayers, the ones you never told anyone? Do you remember the moments you cried into your pillow and said, God, if you are real, prove yourself to me? Do you remember the nights you almost gave up but whispered, please help me? I heard all of it. I saw all of it. And I marked it down. And now I am answering you. This message is not random, it is the direct response to those hidden cries. This is me proving myself to you. He says, when the air shifts in your room tonight, don't be afraid. When you sense someone is with you though you are alone, don't run. When tears come without warning, don't push them back. That will be me, that will be my spirit, that will be my angels, moving around you, proving that you were never forgotten. God says, you wanted a miracle. You wanted a sign. This is the sign. This is the miracle. This is the visitation. And if you open fully, you will see that this is only the begging. God says, you have been asking for proof, and I am answering you. I am saying, when the stillness falls, that is me. When you feel warmth in your chest, that is me. When the thought repeats itself, I am here, that is me. When the tear rolls down without reason, that is me. Don't brush it off. Don't explain it away. Let it be what it is, your Father reaching into your world. He says, do you not realize how valuable you are to me? Do you not see that I am chasing you with words, chasing you with signs, chasing you with presence? Do you not see that I will not rest until you know I am with you? You are not random. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. And this is why I cannot stop speaking, cannot stop pressing, cannot stop calling, until you say yes. Archangel Michael says, you will be tempted tonight to doubt what you feel. You will be tempted to say, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it's nothing. That temptation is not from heaven. That is the whisper that always tried to rob you. But I tell you, silence that voice tonight. Believe what you feel. Trust what you sense. Because heaven does not waste its effort. If we came this far, if we fought to place this message in front of your eyes, it is because the moment is real. God says, I see your future. I see doors you have not seen yet. I see blessings stored that you do not know exist. I see freedom waiting to wrap around you. And I tell you, all of it begins with this moment. All of it begins with your yes. All of it begins when you stop closing me out and start opening to me fully. If you do, watch how quickly things turn. Watch how suddenly answers arrive. Watch how swiftly chains break. He says, you wonder if you are strong enough. I tell you, it is not about your strength. It is about my strength. You wonder if you are worthy enough. I tell you, it is not about your worth, it is about my love. You wonder if you can hold on. I tell you, you don't need to hold on alone, because I am holding you. Tonight I prove it. Tonight I surround you. Tonight I remind you that you were never alone, not once, not ever. God says, I am in your home tonight. I am in your room. I am closer than the breath in your lungs. And I will not leave until you know it.